Hi viewers, welcome to our channel DSP Voice. This is the right information at the right time to many of the spectators of DSP Voice. Yes, yeah, most of the people are aware of that and what to do all this. Actually, the pandemic started the right comeback, and still we are there, unable to do anything. Sometimes people are struggling for many things, and especially the students unable to decide that what they want to do. So what you want to indeed that you decide. Yes. So pandemic is a crisis all over the world, not only in India, but also right everywhere, every religion, every caste, every country, every state, every new corner of the world is really suffering this kind of situation, crisis, economical crisis, the social crisis, health crisis, wealth crisis, whatnot, education crisis, business crisis. So many things have been there for this 6 months of time. So further, when we are going to get vaccine, nobody knows about it. How do you plan for this? That's very important. Especially the education system is getting damaged. Online classes are there. How many are really concentrating online classes? That's also the one thing we have to understand about. How many are really concentrating online classes? Okay, that is one thing. But how do we spend time for that? How do we spend the time the coming days? It will be 1 month or 2 months, or up to January, or up to February. One thing you remember that getting past is one thing, but gaining knowledge is one thing. Whether you are learning to gain knowledge or you are learning to gain certificate, that depends on you. Yes. Dear viewers, just I want to tell that how many of you really aware of that? How many of you really spending your time properly for your right gaining knowledge? Just only for the sake of your parents, for the sake of your right teachers or your professors. Just you are just only log in and go out, and after that again at the end of the class you come and again log in. What do you get by this? Think first. What do you get? Nothing you get. Don't cheat yourself. If you cheat anyone, you will benefit it. But when you cheat yourself that you are listening something or you are gaining something, you are going to lose many things in your life. Because this pandemic situation is going to right to create a gap between the intellectual brain and lazy brain. So intellectual brains think about it, how to make the things proper. Whether your brain is intellectual, otherwise lazy brain, that will decide. Dear students, especially the video is for the students who are there in BTech maybe, or the people who got past 10th class without exams, they were promoted, and most of them, right, students also were promoted, and PG students were promoted in the final years and semesters. And some of final years students are taking exams today, their electives. What's the situation really we are facing today that you think about? Gaining knowledge is very important at this time. This time is right time for you to gain knowledge. How you gain knowledge, that's important. How do you gain your knowledge? One thing, just you set the time as it is that you go to college. For example, you go to college at 9 o'clock. At what time you wake up? The same timetable you set it. Because when your timetable is disordered, your complete health point of view also is disordered. Your breakfast time is changed, your lunch time is changed, your snacks time changed, your dinner time is changed. That's why, my dear young, dynamic, dynamic students, dynamic fellows, just think about it. how you are planning your time for gaining your knowledge along with maintaining your health. This is very important to people. So that when you plan accordingly that here, as you are going to college at 9 o'clock, definitely you plan accordingly like that. Same, wake up early in the morning at 6 o'clock and take breakfast the same time when you take or when you carry your breakfast to your college or college school somewhere. You plan it properly that. Really remember that. If you lose this complete 1 year just for certificate sake, because of attendance or any other assignments and all things whichever are considered for promoting you for further classes, they're not real assessment that understand. First you give your knowledge. When you log in for the online class also, log in genuinely, sincerely. Don't be simply that log in and go out. Really I'm telling you, very serious. Of course, sometimes some things must be very serious. My dear students, tell me the problem what people think. You don't wake up early in the morning, right? Don't appear on screen sometimes because you're totally right out of order. So just log in and go out, and after refreshing yourself and after taking breakfast, and then you come again and join. And by the time one class or two classes are over, so like this every day, if you wake up at 10 o'clock, something like 11 o'clock, what is the scenario of the academics today? The major damage is going to come an academic. Really, when academic damaged, the entire one generation goes back. That is one thing you remember that. So, my dear like students and the viewers of BSP Voice, definitely you plan accordingly. How you plan it, that is very important. How you move forward, that is very important. Right? Just to slot, take the slot, morning slot, what you want to do. So afternoon slot, what you want to do. And evening slot, what you want to do. And night, what you want to do. Before going to bed, what you want to do. Just to classify these things, definitely you are going to write, think properly and do the things properly. This happens, believe me. That you go for the things to gain knowledge, not simply for listening to online classes or virtual classes. That's not right for your life. Of course, if people are called that a code batch. Simply, when you go for interview, you say that when anybody asks any questions from the subjects what you are facing today, you say that only just code batch. So code batch means just simply saying that code batch and it's over. Not right. Dear students, be aware of and be alert to gain knowledge. So, for example, some of you may be right learning English skills. Go for it. How do you learn English? Most of you are from English medium background these days, so those days are totally different. But these days, all of most of you are English medium background. When you are English medium background, how you think about it? And some of you lack English skills too, even written skills are very poor sometimes. Spoken skills are very poor sometimes. So how you go? How you are going to gain that knowledge? Of course, every time I tell you that you are reading, only reading the things. Take the Hindu paper or Times of India, whichever you like. So reading the paper doesn't mean reading entire the paper, all the 24 pages, 30 pages. So whatever you like in it, whether you like movies, you go for the movie page and read that English. If you like sports, go to the sports page, that English. If you like business page, you go to that business page and read that in English. So whichever the feature you like, read it. If you like mythology, read it in English. Technology, you read it in English. Philosophy, read it in English. Psychology, read it in English. So when you have this kind of attitude about always read in English, so that when you see it and when you utter that repeatedly, automatically you are going to be perfect in it. That's only the way of learning English. So in that targeted reading, so we know that targeted reading. What is targeted reading? Whether you are going to get, the sentence constructions, whether you are going to get vocabulary building, right? Whether you want to learn pronunciation. So if you want to go for pronunciation, again you have to go for audio files. Listen to the great speakers, how they speak, where they appear, where they raise the tune and falling tunes, and how the sentences are used properly. So when you have this kind of right, skills and find out that how you are going forward to learn the things, because already 6 months over, 3 more months, of course, one semester is going to be over, and after 3 more months, academic is going to be over. Whatever it is, it's virtual or whatever. It be for first years or second years, third years or fourth years. Fourth years are already passed out, and they're taking electives today, and they're getting fast, and their year is over. And in November 1st onwards, first year is coming. So it may be virtual, it may be physical by the time. So if all situations right coming to normalcy, definitely the first year students will be right will have the physical classes. So think that if the physical classes are not there, also you the seniors or siblings who are seniors, just you have to encourage them that how virtual classes are very important, how you have to gain yourself, self motivation, self sustainability, self assessment, self gaining, okay, self learning. These qualities are very, very important at this situation. Of course, these qualities are very important every time, but the teacher is not directly right with you now. So at the time, you have to motivate self motivation, self learning, self sustainability, right? Self assessment, self check. So these all self kind of components must be there too. When you have these qualities, definitely even after pandemic situation or whatever the situation it is, will be number one because only 10% to 20% students are concentrating today in gaining knowledge. For example, you are preparing for competition examinations. You prepare now because 90 100, out of 100 students, 90 students dropped because of many reasons. Because of laziness and because coaching centers are not there. Because many of the reasons. But at this time, when you wake up, you are in the front race. Means when all the people sleeping, when you awake, that you are the winner. At the same time, when all the candidates, all the students are not reading, just simply sleeping right at bed, hours together, without doing any work. At that time, if you do any work, you will be ahead of it. This simple trick. That no need of a teacher for you to be after you. No need of a parent to be after you. You must know that what you want to do in this situation. At the same time, go for a job for your health, better health. Respiratory system will be fine. Go for running, otherwise a walk, brisk walk. So do some physical exercise to be fit. So this physical exercise must be in the morning slots. You set the time properly, move forward. You are going to be like perfect health wise, wealth wise, education wise. Thank you so much for being with me and watching this voice. Of course, you like my right video. If you like my video, share it, subscribe it, and like it, and comment. Your comment also is very important to me to write more, uh, make more videos. So, if any suggestions, please suggestions are welcome. Always constructive criticism is welcome. You write in the comments. Further, I'll make over the things. Thank you so much. Take precautions. Be safe because life is beautiful. Life is more than anything. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.